Hey there, it's me, Barb, and it's Dunkin time. Dunkin Halloween. Dunkin Halloween. I'm such a weirdo when it comes to the holidays. You all better watch out, I'm telling you. Oh, I didn't turn my car off. And Daisy's back there, but I think she's sleeping. How are you doing? I'm at Dunkin, or Dunkin Donuts for the people that don't remember. And I got some things. Whoopity whoopity woo. It's a weird morning. It's like kind of really like, it's not like you're in the clouds. It's like it's misty. Oh, let me fix my little hat here. I wish it would stay up. I used to stuff them, but then I couldn't do it in the car. Oh, what's my lights on? I don't know what that's about. Anyway, here's my scarf. And you all, I hate to say this. I think I got this from somebody really special, or somebody found it or something, gave it to me. Anyway, it's a silk scarf. I don't think I've ever had a silk scarf. But look at pumpkin time. Pumpkin time. And then I got my little ghost. No, it's a bat. Oh, I love bats. Oh, you all, I'm going to tell you about bats in a minute. I forgot all about that. Oh, how much I love bats. Oh, I'll tell you about it in a minute. I got them. Oh, I love Dunkin's pumpkin spice iced latte. Chai. Pumpkins. Here's Dunkin. Dunkin. Pumpkin spice chai latte. Ooh, Penny doesn't like it. She says, "Oh, that's too sweet." But if you like a sweet little morning drink, a little kick to it, well, it's mild kick. Get Dunkin's pumpkin spice iced chai. Is that right? Latte. It's a lot to remember for this old gal. I'm not old. I'm only 66. Somebody else is saying, "Oh, yeah, you're old." There's some 18-year-olds sitting there watching this going, "Girl, you're ancient." But everything's relative, isn't it, in life? It really is. I kind of feel like I can't see you. Now, isn't that silly? But I feel like when I talk, I can see you. I can see you. Yes, I can. I'm such a weirdo. Yeah, so today I am doing one of the requests. Margaret suggested to get an egg, bacon, and everything bagel. So that's what I got today, Margaret. I did not forget. And some of you others who have suggested things, and go ahead, keep suggesting them. Probably after the holidays, I'll get to most of them because, January, February, March, not a lot going on but Valentine's Day. There's President's Day and all that kind of good stuff. But I just mean, not wild holidays. And, of course, New Year's. But I am sitting here, and I'm kind of like in Swannanoa. It could be kind of Black Mountain-ish. I don't know exactly where I am. But it's east of Asheville. And Black Mountain's a cute little town if you ever go to Asheville. Anyway, let's get to it. I want to try this. I don't want it to get cold. And then I also got a Halloween donut, which my thumbnail showed it already. They have two. Now, on the internet, it showed a sprinkly orange donut, with like Halloween sprinkles. But then when I went there, it's a cream-filled, like pumpkin. It's really cute, but they ran out. So I don't know if you'll see that or not. You never know with me. I never know what I'm going to do. I can say I'm going to do things right now. Okay, let's look at this thing. Now, I suppose it came with cheese. I should have gotten cheese with it, but I did Margaret's request. Now, Margaret, if you said cheese, I didn't write it down. But look at that, everything bagel. Let's open it up. I've never had this before. 2 little strips of bacon. Ah! They were 2 little strips of bacon. I'm finding my bacons. I'm going to put them, it's just a little flat little egg, but that's okay. I'm going to take my bacon and I'm going to make it all little. Oh, there's the light. And then there was light. Okay. I'm so used to having cheese, but, let me take a bite, right? Okay. Ooh. It's kind of hard to take a bite of a bagel in front of you. Wonderful. It's a little dry for me because I didn't get cheese. Maybe I was supposed to. And they have they have the maple bacon, which is really good. I should have gotten that on there. Woo! But it's a little dry for me. But I love an everything bagel. I don't eat onions very often. Well, that's not true. I've started to get into this onion ring business. I think I told you about Sonic and onion rings. Or if I haven't, I will. I did a little mini vlog on it. But then I didn't order. In my mind, I was ordering onion rings. I ordered something else. Ooh. Oh. Well, I tell you. A bagel in the morning will fill you up. But getting the egg and the bacon is good. I wish I thought to put the maple bacon on it. I think sometime when I'm really hungry, because I was really hungry this morning, I'd come back and get cheese and egg and maple bacon. Ooh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, yum, 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 yum. I was going to talk about bats. So you know Halloween is coming. I don't like where the light's doing here. And Daisy's huddled in a corner, so... Oh, scarves are so funky, aren't they? I mean, I just put this on for the Halloween spirit. But I used to wear them when I worked. There's my little hat pocket. My little pucket. Pucket City. Anyway, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a half of a bagel, stick a bacon on it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Put a little of this egg on it. I'm going to rip that egg off. Let me see how we do with this little puppy. The bagels are pretty good. I used to be a real snob with bagels because growing up, we had a friend of the family named Seymour, and he would go in Detroit and get the best fresh bagels and then bring them to our house in these big bags, like 2 big bags. Well, there were 7 of us in the house. Big old bags of donuts, and they were warm, and oh, I love them. Sesame is my favorite, but I like an everything bagel if I'm really like feeling like I need something to eat, but usually it's a sesame. Sesame's my jam, people. Let me take another bite. The bacon's not that exciting. It's kind of like, but the maple bacon is. So Margaret, I'd come back around. But I'm glad you suggested it, Margaret. For this, it's kind of dry for me. I think I made a mistake, and I apologize if you said cheese. I think I'd get cheese on it and maple, and I think I'd be just sending to the moon. So this would be a 7 for me, 1 out of 10. When you're going to get sick, 10, you can't stop thinking about it. You're going to come back right away, and you're going to tell all your friends. That's the deal. I think it's a 6 or a 7 for me. But the bagel's good, which sometimes the bagels aren't good. Sometimes they taste like donuts or something. I was about to say is I was a real snob about bagels for a while because I lived in New York City and had fresh bagels. And then there's a place called New York Bagels in Asheville. And oh, they had some good bagels. They closed down. You could watch them making the bagels in front of you. And there was a place in Myrtle Beach that used to have really fresh bagels. But anyway, as years go by, I don't get so picky. And, you know, some people all make this hype about how great their bagels are. And I tell you, should I take my hat off? I feel like you can't see me. Should I take my hat off? I'll wait one tell you. I'll finish the bagels and then we'll go to bats. I've got lots to do. Anyway, excuse me. And so, what was I saying? Bagels. Oh, and so, but, you know, I've been here for a while, 39 years, I think, in North Carolina. So, you know, I haven't been submerged in the New York City culture for a long time. So, I am not a snooty, but I have found some places that they make the best bagels, and I go, our little local grocery store makes really good bagels. I think somebody has been from New York City there, because their bagels are really good. It's Ingles, and then they may have They also make black and white cookies. Now it's in a, I don't think it's in Entenmann's, but it's black and white cookies. They're about this big. I go to a lot of bakeries with black and white cookies, and they don't taste like the black and white cookies from New York City. But these ones, oh my gosh. I have been known to buy a box. Eat a couple here, eat a couple there. But that's been a long time since I gotten those. I'm eating enough cookies with that crumble. Woo! I tell you, I wish I'd gotten that maple bacon. The maple bacon is like a 8 or a 9. Maybe a 10. Yeah. But it's good to have an egg in the morning. Anyway, so let me tell you about bats. So I love me some bats. Now people go, oh, bats. Oh, they do so many wonderful things. They're your spray repellent. They're the ones that eat all the bugs. They eat thousands of bugs. And let me take this hat off. It's disturbing me. Now I had something underneath it, you all. You know I did. Oh, let me do this. This is how I do my hair. Whee! But I had these. Well, let's just put it on so you can see. I got eyes for you. But anyway, oh, what do I do with my hair, baby? Anyway, and so my little double chin's just showing today, and that's okay. It's just part of my cuteness. that's crazy. Anyway, so Bats are, their skeleton, they say, that's what I've read, that they're more like a human than any other animal, which is real. You always think of chimpanzees and apes. Now, that may not be true. I may not have the truth facts on that. And we don't have to get in an argument, but if you know better than I, you just let us know. And, but yeah. And so I went to Pisgah Center for Wildlife, and they used to do tons of environmental ed stuff. And we stayed in the evening at night at dusk and well, till it was dark. And we had a big net across the river, and we all had boots on and gear on and stuff, and we caught the bats. We had to wear these big leather gloves, and then we measured them and tagged them, and I got to hold the bat with my big leather gloves and helped. I didn't tag it actually, but I wrote down the information, and I held it in place for a while. But, oh, it was so cool. I love stuff like that. And you go, oh, the poor bat, but it doesn't really hurt the bat. You don't hurt the bat. You're really gentle with the bat, and then you put the tag on him. Do that for research so you make sure we got enough bats going around. Just make sure that we're batty enough. Oh, it was so cool. And it was at night. I love being at the woods at night with people that are safe, of course. Okay. I'm digging it. 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 Well, it is pretty here. Before I get off this video, I'll drive around the corner and so have you see the mountains right here. Ooh, baby. Fall is here. It's autumn. It feels like autumn. I love autumn. I don't know if in other countries when we say fall, if they know what we're talking about. So if you're from another country, will you tell me? Excuse me. If you're from another country, like some people are telling me what states they're from, which is cool. Excuse me. New Hampshire, Virginia, Ohio, Minnesota, Texas, California, Illinois, Michigan, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky. But if you're from another country, will you tell me every once in a while? If you feel like it's, I don't want to push your privacy, so I want to respect that. But I just like knowing. But anyway, so, well, let's try the little donut. Well, let me take another bite of this. I feel like taking another bite. I love this iced chai thing. That's a 10. Wait a minute. I got this for free. Not because I was reviewing. It was a deal with the Dunkin app that I was registered in my email, but I wanted to be registered on my smartphone. And so they gave me a coupon. You pressed it, and you got if you got a regular size drink, which is what I did, you got a free sandwich. And I thought, well, this is a good time to try Margaret's sandwich. And so then, I tell you, I'm digging this. I think I'm really hungry. You wouldn't think it, but I think I am. And this is real nice. It's real nice for the gal. I'm making a mess. So I was thinking, when I keep looking over here, because that's where that mountain is so gorgeous, but there's a couple of them here. Excuse me. I was thinking about Biltmore. I used to be a gardener there. I don't know if you know that. For like 5 years. I've talked about it several times. But one year, I was really in the Halloween spirit. I was decorating the gardener's cottage, which is now, I think, an office. It's right off of the wall garden. Or it's a little museum. But it used to be where all the gardeners stayed, and that's where I stayed. And it would be like the wall garden, the conservatory, the shrub garden, all stayed in there. And then the people and the forestry crew and the landscape crew stayed in some trailers further out in the woods. But anyway, so we decorated for Halloween and everything because I was into it. You know, I get into them. And then I was like, we should carve pumpkins. And so a group of us kept saying it. And so one of the supervisors, Bruce, said, yeah, let's do it. Made a big thing about it. We had a big contest between all the groups, and we involved the forestry crew and landscape crew. And we got these big, huge pumpkins, and we all got everyone got into it. We got super creative. We had a little day to do it. And then the supervisors were smart, because what they did is they ended up they said, well, let's put them out in the wall garden. So it got to be a tradition that every year we'd have a pumpkin carving contest, and they were elaborate. Like, I remember one year we had like a man in a wheelbarrow and his big head and stuff coming out of his mouth and stuff. But people were so clever and so cool that it was fun for the guests to walk around the wall garden with all the mum display, because they have a beautiful chrysanthemum display this time of year. Excuse me. And they would see all our pumpkins. I think that's cool. I don't know if they still do it. I hope so. You know, sometimes it just takes, a supervisor with that extra spark to go, yeah, that's a cool idea. I was just thinking of it for a little thing to do, but it all caught on. I feel like that was cool. Margaret, thank you. I'm digging it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my goodness, see, this scarf is off. See, I like a scarf, and I don't wear scarves. Oh, my eyes are coming off. I like a scarf that is wider than this. Oh, there's a witch. Well, this is for, but, it's silk. Someone gave it to me. So there you go. Well, sort of, kind of. I always can't get the levels right. Do you ever have that problem with scarves? I just wanted to flip it on for a little extra flair. I don't have all my Halloween stuff down from the attic, y'all. So this is just my minimal stuff. I'll have to get you guys acclimatized to me so I can get a little wilder as the years go on. I keep saying I'm not going to keep eating this bagel so we can look at the donut, and I keep eating it. So I'm going to stop. That's what I say I'm going to do. What I say I'm going to do in my social life, in my personal life. Work was different. But what I say I'm going to do and what I end up doing are often two different worlds. And I feel bad because some of my friends, I go in these periods of time when I love to send cards. I send them to everybody. And I would send everybody's their birthday card. And then sometimes after June, because I've had gone through all the holidays, and then New Year's, and then Valentine's Day, and then I do a big Easter egg hunt for Daisy, and then it's Daisy's birthday, and it's Daisy's Gotcha Day, and then it's Daisy's birthday, and then it's Penny's birthday in June. So I get a little worn out by the end of June, and then I just don't want to do any cards. So all the people who have birthdays in July, August, September, October, and even November and December, and then January I start revving up again. It's not very nice of me. I feel bad, but I try to send them at least a text to say happy birthday. But I just don't want anybody to think that I like one person more than another. Well, there are certain people, of course, that you like more than another. But you know what I mean. And they know what you mean to them. Oh, I said I wasn't going to take another bite, but I am. Okay. That was the last bite. So I say. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You doing okay? I hope so. You know what I say. If you're not, just try to take a little vacation in your brain, vacation in your mind. Be kind to your mind, though. Don't be hard on yourself. You can learn and make mistakes and recover from without, beating yourself up. I'm bad about that sometimes when I make a mistake. I give myself a hard time for years. It was like, what do you say, 2008, 9, 10, 11. The year 2010, 11, I think, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. 2010, 2011 were my worst years working. I had a back injury so painful, and I really couldn't work, and my boss was like, I want you to, you hang on, you can work from home. But then I would go to visit the staff, and I was in such pain, and it ended up, I found out they thought I was being sarcastic, and oh gosh, they didn't believe some of the things I was saying, and I was just like, and I feel like if I know I'm telling the truth, so, I used to want to prove everything, and I thought, I'm going to get in the attic, and I'm going to show them pictures. It's just like, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to prove myself. If you don't believe me, that's your business. That's okay. That's okay. I know who I am. I know what I've done. I know who I've been with. So anyway, la-di-da-di-da. So what was I saying? Oh, I was saying not to shame yourself. So what I was trying to say is, like, for 10 years, I just beat myself up about not being the best me I could be, but I was in such pain. So I didn't know it till years later, and I was in pain, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, and Penny goes, Barbara. I was just like, I can't even do it. And I said, is that what I look like? She said, yeah. I said, well, no wonder why everyone thought I was being sarcastic. Oh, goodness. Anyway, but they are good people. I mean, and AmeriCorps are good people. Anyway, I'm all over the place today. Bleep, 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 beep, 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 beep. Ay, 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 ay. They're building a Popeyes over there. I got lots to do. Oh, I love this ice cream. This is what I do with my drinks that I really love. They get about down to here, I'll pour water in it all the way up so it'll last longer. Then I'll pour it all the way up again. Just even if you have a little taste in your water of the drink, you feel like it's lasted a long time. Okay, let's get on with it. I know I'm just talking way too long for this. Okay, here is the Halloween Dunkin Donut, and it's a spider on a little donut with orange icing and a chocolate munchkin on the top. These little eyeballs. Take a bite, right? Well, it's fine. It's sweet. It's fun. It's not too sweet. Not like some of those at Krispy Kreme. This is a little boring to me. But I'll take a bite of this. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I keep telling myself I won't talk as much because I'll run out of stories to tell you. But then I say, just do one story each vlog. I just talk. Hopefully you'll forget some of the things I tell you, and I'll tell you again. Well, I'll forget. I'm taking a bite of this. This is good. Very moist. I like these little chocolate munchkins. Get more for your money. This is very good. This is like an 8 or a 9. This, I'd say it's a 7. Look-wise, I'd say it's a 9.5, 9. So let's say 7, 9. So let's say it's a 7.5 donut. Maybe an 8 because of its looks. You know, I love me some creativity. Anyway. Oh, I was gonna, here, hang on. I was gonna drive around here before we get off the phone. Well, it is a phone that I'm doing that. Let me drive over here real quick because this is going on way too long for a little Dunkin Halloween. I kind of say, well, don't do that because then the people won't watch it later. But maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know what people are gonna do. Okay, okay, you won't see. Let me just, you know what? I'm gonna grab the phone. We're gonna step outside to see if you can see this, okay? I don't know if you will. And then we'll see, say tally ho, good neighbor. Does that sound good?
You got your sandwich.
Oh, thank you. You know what that is? I'm vlogging, I'm doing a YouTube review on Dunkin'. But that, my dog, doo-dooed twice. And I didn't want him to smell it, so he would eat his breakfast. Well, I had a hat on. So you guys aren't on the camera, unless you want to be.
No, I just told you.
Thank you, you're sweet.
Okay.
I appreciate it. You all, look, thank you, you too. You all, look at, see that? I left it on my car and I forgot. And I wrapped it in tin foil because I didn't want Daisy to, I thought Daisy wasn't eating her breakfast because she smelled her own doo-doo. It was in doo-doo bags, of course. But anyway, okay. So those two nice ladies stopped me and told me that I left it on my car. Okay, I'm going to try to turn around and see if you can see it. Excuse me, you know these things never do justice. This is my home. I don't think you can see how pretty the mountains are. It's a very hazy morning. But those mountains are covered in oranges and yellows and reds and greens. Let me just turn around here. I don't think you can see it, can you? Anyway, I hope you all are doing all right. If you're not, hang in there, my sweet loves. And just know that I'm thinking of you, and there are viewers that are starting to get to know you. So know that you have a support system and that we care, okay? And I hope you're good to yourselves and have a fun time. And even if you don't have a Halloween costume, you can always put toilet paper around you and be a mummy. Anyway, you all take it easy, and until the next time, I'll let you go and have a good day, okay? If you can, or just try to rest. If you're grumpy, you know, get something to eat and take a little nap, and maybe you'll feel better. Okay, y'all, take it easy. Bye-bye. Happy Halloween.